Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Website Development 101. A website developer's primary focus is to build the structure of a website. This job requires a lot of highly technical work, using advanced programming languages and complicated coding. To put it simply, they take a concept from a designer and turn it into a fully functional, live website. Basically, a website developer constructs the entire website. While the website designer deals with the front end, the portion the user will see, the developer deals with the back end or the invisible portion. Website developers can build websites either from scratch or by using templates. In either case, they rely strongly on the resources that website designers create to guide them throughout the entire process. To better understand the role of a website developer, it's best to compare them to another field such as construction. Think about a website designer as the chief architect that designs the blueprint and layout of a home. The developers are just like the contractors and construction workers, ensuring that every aspect of the home's construction is completed with extreme precision. Types of website designers. Website developers focus on a wide variety of programming languages. Depending on the type of website development work, the programming languages they use will vary. As such, there are three primary kinds of website developers: front-end, back-end, full-stack. Let's dive into the specifics of each type. Front-end website developers. Front-end website developers deal with the aspects of a website that users can see. They still use various programming languages, such as JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and more. They will also rely on using content management systems like WordPress. Their primary focus involves programming and coding a website's visual elements that will affect the appearance of the website. As a result, the collaboration with front-end developers and website designers tend to overlap. Back-end website developers. Back-end website developers are involved in the extensive work it requires to create the core elements of a website. They configure websites using more advancing programming languages, such as Node.js, SQL, Ruby, Java, C#, PHP, and other frameworks on the side of the server. This type of development affects what's visible behind the scenes of a website. Nonetheless, their work is influenced by the work of both front-end developers and website developers. Full-stack website developers. A full-stack website developer handles both programming duties, on the front and back end of a website. They have a full understanding of how both aspects work. In addition to programming website pages using JavaScript, HTML, and CSS, developers also deal with configuring servers, query databases, application programming interfaces, APIs, and much more. What skills do website developers need? As previously explained, website developers need to master key technical skills to help in successful website projects. At the very least, a website developer must specialize in programming languages, jQuery, JavaScript, PHP, CSS, and HTML, debugging and testing search engine optimization, SEO, content management systems, WordPress, etc. Databases and back-end. Just like website designers, developers need to master non-technical skills. This involves analytical thinking and problem-solving, which can assist in effective debugging strategies. Website developers must also communicate efficiently with clients and website designers to ensure a smooth transition process. Developers rely on platforms and tools such as GitHub for code versioning and Jira for tracking development issues. Developers may also utilize Chrome DevTools for debugging and testing purposes. They should also be fluent in FileZilla and File Transfer Protocol, FTP. Website design versus website development. Recap. Now that you have a better understanding how both roles contribute to a website project, here are some important distinctions you should be aware of. website designers focus heavily on the appearance on the website. Developers go under the hood to turn a design into a usable product. Designers create a mock-up or a blueprint of an entire website in regards to both UX and UI. They must also keep the developer's work in mind. Once the developer approves the mock-up, they will begin work in programming the website. Website developers are technically sound individuals. They must understand complex programming languages. Designers, on the other hand, aren't involved in nearly as much technical work. There are three main types of website developers: front-end, back, and full-stack. There are three main types of website designers such as visual designers, UX, and UI. Website designers rely on tools like Adobe Photoshop, wireframing and prototyping tools, as well as CMS platforms like WordPress to get the job done. Conversely, website developers deal with CMSs, FTP, Jira, and GitHub to perform more comprehensive tasks. Both professionals play a very strong role in creating and maintaining websites. Ultimately, the success of a website depends on how developers and designers work together to deliver an outstanding product. The major difference is that designers focus on how the website will look and perform for users to convert, and developers focus on programming and coding a website to meet its design. Considering a career as a designer or developer? Website designers and developers both take part in rewarding and growing careers. With websites being at the forefront of the 21st century's digital revolution, there will always be a need for these kinds of professionals. Whether you take your skills in-house or to an agency, you can carve out a meaningful career by receiving a college education, interning at an agency to hone your craft, and taking on solo projects to build your portfolio. In time, with substantial experience and the right connections, you can achieve a dream career wherever you like. What is the website design and development process like? If you're not interested in becoming either professional and want to begin a project instead, you may be wondering how both of these experts work together. When a person orders a website from an agency, the entire team meets with them, along with the project manager, to discuss expectations, budgeting, deadlines, and deliverables. Then, the designer moves forward in creating a mock-up that is sent to the project manager for client approval. Afterward, the mock-up is sent to the development team. Once they approve, they'll begin creating the final design. Along the way, they'll collaborate with the design team to ensure their work aligns with the best UX/UI standards. Finally, the website prototype will be sent to the client for approval, and the project will be finished. Starting a new website project? If you're looking to complete a website project, then you've come to the right place. At Dev.co, we employ a large team of designers, website and software developers able to complete any project imaginable. To learn more about how we can spearhead your upcoming project, contact us today to speak to a member of our team.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show, and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.